This is Jonny from Job For A Cowboy, and you're watching Metalheadz.
This is Pete from Metalheadz, and I'm here with Jonny from Job For A Cowboy. How you doing, man?
Good. Great.
Short to the point. Now, obviously, you're on tour with Lamb of God through the UK.
Yeah.
Has it been so far?
It's only like day 4, I think, today. But we just did a tour with them in the US with Guar,
Cool.
the Red Chord, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
So I kind of just predict kind of the same type of spiel this time around.
Yeah. Any difference between sort of UK reactions and US reactions?
Honestly, no. I think the UK and the US are usually pretty similar. They're kind of on the same bandwagon when it comes to, you know, what they're into.
Last time I saw you guys was when you did the Megadeth tour over here, and like that was a tough crowd.
Yeah, totally.
But has it been better on the Lamb of God tour?
It's absolutely nothing like that. I mean, the Megadeth tour was obviously didn't go that great for us. We obviously were just a really bad band for the bill, but it's kind of nice knowing we'll never play a show with a bad reaction of what we have had. Like, we've done the worst of the worst, and
still, it takes a lot of guts to go out there.
No, I mean, yeah, we kind of had to, regardless.
Yeah, you can't
but
turn down a Megadeth tour.
Of course, how can you? But I think it made us a better band in the long run, and you know, this is obviously a lot more comfortable. You know, I think the Lamb of God fans, you know, they're not too picky with their metal. If it's metal, they love it regardless. So it's working out.
Cool. Let's talk about Ruination then. Came out in July. It's had loads over here. It came out in July, right?
I think so. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, really.
It's had some good reviews, good fan response. It's supposed to have a lot of political themes. I was wondering if we could talk a little bit about that.
Well, we were writing the record, and it was during the U.S. presidential campaign, and that kind of heavily influenced us to want to write a more political record. And even me and my family has always been really political. My great-grandfather was the president of the Dominican Republic at one point, which is weird and awkward already, but I lived there for a few years, and my family dragged me along holding signs, and of course I never knew what the hell was going on. But I don't know, I think that's always kind of been a part of me, and I kind of grew up, you know, being somewhat politically aware, so I just went off on kind of a rant of my beliefs and thoughts. And
it's stuff like one world governments, right?
Yeah, one world government.
Do you think
propaganda,
that's actually happening?
Media. I mean, in a way, yes. Like, especially in America, I definitely think the Republican and Democratic Party are just two sides of one coin. So,
because like even over here in Europe now, we have like a president of Europe now, which is, I don't know. I mean, would you find that worrying, or one person could be a president of all that?
I mean, I see the good and bad aspects of it, I suppose, but it's hard to say what's really going to happen with it. I mean, there's nothing we can really do, you know.
Well, power to the people.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's, like I said, I honestly don't think there's a whole lot that people can do, at least at this point. But I kind of can't do anything. We just see what happens.
Yeah. Political themes then, is that something you think you'll be continuing in with writing process?
Yeah, I don't know. I've always tried to avoid doing the typical like gore lyrics or writing about murder. I don't know. Which is fine. I have nothing against it by any means. I just try to do something different, a little more out of the box. Like, I've always been a huge Napalm Death fan, a huge Misery Index fan, so I think that's another aspect of why I kind of took that route.
They had Jason Sukoff as your producer for Ruination. How did he change things as far as like recording and writing went?
He didn't really change much with writing, I suppose, but he's just a really cool guy and such an amazing guitar player. I feel like he definitely made our record probably a lot better than what it could have been, and I definitely see us going with him again.
Yeah. You guys formed in 2003, am I right?
I think.
Yeah, which isn't like too long ago. It's only 7 years ago. Do you think like because of the the avenues of the internet, like MySpace, Facebook, YouTube, and all that you guys actually got a shot at it? And like if you'd have done it like 20 years ago, there's no way it would have happened.
It was honestly just right time and right place. Obviously, I mean, we got recognized before we were even really developed as much as I would have liked to have been as a band.
Yeah.
And I think that's the main problem with, the internet. It's at everyone's fingertips, and bands don't really get a chance to develop before, That's why our sound changed so much after our Doom EP, just because we just simply grew up. It's just simple as that. Like, we weren't 16 years old anymore.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people, for some reason, have a hard time realizing that. But, for sure, the internet is kind of just like the new tape trading era, And even with, like, illegally downloading and everything, and it destroying every, like, record company and fucking over the industry, it kind of doesn't really affect us because we're still an underground metal band.
Yeah.
So
you wouldn't have been making much difference on record sales anyway.
We approve of illegal downloading, and we do it ourselves. So
yeah. Now, as you said just before, that you got developed as a band much quicker than you would have liked to. Do you think record labels do try and push bands too quick, too soon?
I don't really think it's the record label. I think it's just kind of demand of the fans out there,
Yeah.
They don't really get, like, that a band just hasn't developed yet. And, I guess record labels don't really help as much as a lot of kids and bands think they do. So many kids, I guess, kind of in the same vein of our music, think they get signed and everything changes.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, like, almost at all. They're there for a little help with putting in money and write a record, but that's really about it. Especially these days with how messed up the industry is. They don't have money for anything, for tour support or anything along those lines. So you're pretty much just on your own.
Now, you guys have supported a lot of great bands, and obviously you're the main support to Lamb of God. You're really starting to come into your own. Is there like a vision within sort of Job for a Cowboy where to take it to the next level?
I don't know. We don't really think like that, I guess. Obviously, we're not going to turn down a Lamb of God tour, I guess. They're a really successful, bigger metal band, and they're a gateway band, I feel, especially in America, for opening doors for more extreme metal bands to get more, accepted. But as in goals and everything, I don't know. Our only goal is just to have fun with what we're doing and to stick happy with it. And it's kind of as far as it goes.
This tour finishes then in March for you guys. Mm-hmm. Any plans after that?
We're going to go to Japan and Australia with Behemoth and Goat Whore.
Nice.
We're going to do a mini US run, doing some American smaller metal festivals, and then we're going to go back to Europe for the summer for all the big European festivals. So
you're going to hopefully come back into the UK then in the summer as well.
And in the midst of all that, slowly start working on a new album.
Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, hopefully I'll see you again in the summer. Good luck with the rest of the tour, man.
Thanks, man.
Cheers.